Lincoln Railer football on WLCN 96.3 FM and streaming live at WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Grow Incorporated, Fifth Street Food Mart, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, The Carpet House, Rickham State Farm Insurance, Lincoln IGA, Town & Country Bank, Eaton Corporation, Lincoln College, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Lincoln Printers, Friendship Manor, Bright Ideas Screen Printing and Embroidery, Corey Leonard Shelter Insurance, Mama's Arcade Cafe, Collision Concepts, Headline Salon LLC, AG Farms and Trucking, Lincoln Public Library, Seth Goodman at Me Realty, Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, Chicago Street Rentals on North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln, Anytime Fitness, Family Custom Cleaners Tanning, Laundromat, and U-Haul, and Stufferia Pizza.
Passed. Kicking off for the Railers will be number 42, Ryan Ruchke. He's a senior. He wears the number 42, as I said, 175, and he's 5'8". Ryan Ruchke will kick it away from his own 40-yard line. Back deep for the Cyclones, Sam Bonasinga, number 4, and Adrian Andrews, number 7. Onside kick, and let's see who got it. Big scrum out there. Railers tried the onside kick to get possession of the ball early.
Well, I think they did this last week too to avoid a long return. They kick it short, and that ball bounced off the leg of one of their up men, and it bounced back, and the Railers got to it, and they did get the possession. In
SHG territory at the SHG 49-yard line, so a nice play there by the Rail Splitters, surprising head coach Ken Leonard of Sacred Heart Griffin, and the Railers with the football, the red and green here early, with an enrollment of 860 here in the Central State 8. Their head coach Seth Bass with the onside kick, and the Rail Splitters have got it, and here they come. Big Sage Conradi over the football. Out of the shotgun, it'll be Garrett Isles. He wears the number 8. He's a left-handed thrower. In the backfield, he's got Pudnight and Linares. Man in motion. That was Cannon, and the Rail Splitters blown dead, I believe.
There's a penalty flag here on this near sideline.
Illegal procedure on the Rail Splitters to start the ball game, so they're going to get a 5-yard penalty right off the back, and that right off the start, and then I'll take it back into Rail Splitter territory at the Lincoln 46-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 15 for the Railers now, early in the going. Conradi comes up over the football. Garrett Isles out of the shotgun on the long count. Man in motion is Cannon. Now here's the handoff, and I believe that was Pudnight. We'll have to wait and see.
They went off inside, and the ball carrier.
Yeah, that was Pudnight. Yeah. Nathan Pudnight on the carry, but he was picked up a couple of yards, but he's still behind the original line of scrimmage back at the 44-yard line, so he actually lost some yardage.
Yeah, the Railers pulled the guy from the right side to the left to try to lead the blocking, but the defense got across line of scrimmage before the play could develop.
Second down for the Rail Splitters. Conradi snaps it to Isles. He hands off Cannon, and he's wrapped up in the backfield. Loses a couple more yards. Titus Cannon, the sophomore, got the call for the Rail Splitters, and the tenacious Sacred Heart Griffin Cyclones wrap him up.
You know, when I remember when we that was about a 2-yard loss on the play when we used to play Danville. They were so quick. We tried to run straight ahead, and we had a little success doing that a long time ago in the Big 12 Conference, and Lincoln would try to do that, but the holes just close in a hurry.
Real quick, when you got guys like John Pembick, who's 6'2", 300-pound junior. Isles, third down, out of the shotgun. He's got Cannon in motion. Pitches it to Cannon, and he's wrapped up right away. Knocked back across the 35-yard line. So it's going to be 4th down for the Railers. They continuously lose yardage on running plays here against the Cyclones.
And that was a defensive end, the Cyclones' left defensive end, who came across and untouched, and he was there to make the stop for the big loss back to the 34.
Sam Bonasenga is going to be back for the punt, and Isles will be the guy punting it away for the Rail Splitters. Here's the snap. Isles straight away, a nice long spiral punt. Bonasenga is going to let it bounce, pick it up at the 32. He's at the 35 to the 40, to the 45, and the Rail Splitters wrestling along the sidelines and finally getting down at about the 44-yard line of SHG. Railers did a good job on the coverage there. Nice boot by Isles.
Well, you know, the last few weeks they've been kicking the ball on the run, one way or the other. And that time he went back about 12 yards and made a nice kick downfield, as you said, Bob. And coverage was pretty good. The Cyclones will take over on their own 44-yard line.
So it will be their fine quarterback, Tim Brunheisen, and he operates out of the shotgun. His wide receivers are Bonasega and Albert Ogawagamanam. Albert O, they call him. Brunheisen surveys the line of scrimmage, and now on the long count, Brunheisen waits for the snap from center. Looks like the Rail Splitters want a blitz, so now he comes up and talks to the center. He's still got 16 seconds on the play clock. Bonasega now back, and now he's got the snap. Throws it out in the flat. He's got his man at the 40, up to the 45. Nice move, 45, spins 45, and he's taken down. And the tackle for Lincoln made by number 38 for the Rail Splitters, and we'll check and see who that is. That is Zach Montcalm on the tackle for the Rail Splitters. The guy that caught the pass was Jake Reed for SHG, and he got a first down at the Lincoln 42-yard line. And Bonasega will operate in the shotgun again here on the near side hash mark. Bonasega throws it out in the flat, and it's picked up to Albert O, and he was on his knees when he caught it. So that's it. They blow the play dead right there. Albert O, number 81. He's 6'5", 220, and a senior.
The pass was just a little low, and he went down to low to catch a ball, and his knee touched the ground as he caught it, and that killed the play right there. So a loss of about 4 on the play.
Absolutely gorgeous night for football here on September 25th. No wind at all. The flag is still. Bonasega out of the shotgun. He's got the snap. He's got good coverage. Throws it right up the middle. He's got his man. One of the Railers wrap him up. That was Albert O with on the first down to the Lincoln 31-yard line for the Cyclones.
I think that was Linares, Alex Linares on the hit. He was right there and made the hit as soon as the catch was made, but it stopped him for no more yardage on the run.
Linares, one of the safeties for Lincoln. He wears the number 21. He's a junior, 6 foot, 175-pounder. 1st and 10 for the Cyclones. Bonasega's got the snap. Hands off to his running back, Blair. Blair on the right side up to the 20. He'll go for the touchdown. He's into the house. That's number 2. That's Tremaine Lee. Tremaine Lee, number 2, on the touchdown. He's the guy filling in for Sargent. He's the guy we talked about, and he takes it in for the touchdown and 6 points for the Cyclones. And they lead the Rail Splitters here with 8:57 left in the first quarter on this beautiful night under a 3/4 moon.
We got a flag on the play. That might be calling that play back, but Lee came running hard to the right side to sweep to the right side, and had a couple of nice blocks from his wide receivers, and the alley just opened up, and he went through it to the touchdown. But it is going to come back.
So take that 6 points off the board. Penalty against the Cyclones, and they march off a long one back to the 37-yard line for the Cyclones. 8:57 left on the first quarter clock. As we said, I want to thank all our fine sponsors for bringing us the game tonight. Bonasega out of the shotgun. Where's the number 15? He's got Lee in the backfield with him. Now the officials blow it dead.
40-yard line, and now the Cyclones, illegal procedure.
Another penalty, this time on the Cyclones, a procedure penalty. It's going to cost them 5 more yards.
So now the football walked off back to the Lincoln 42-yard line. Tremaine Lee in the backfield for the Cyclones. Brunheisen. He leads to the right of Brunheisen. Out of the shotgun, Brunheisen's got the snap. Hands off Lee, the speedster. He's up to the 40, 35. They try to trip him up, and they do, and they finally take him down at the 32-yard line. We'll try and pick up the tackler for Lincoln. Couldn't.
Somebody got him by the leg over there. I didn't see who it was either, but hung on and finally got him down to the 31. Only a 6-yard pickup.
So it'll be second down for the Cyclones. They operate out of the shotgun. They've got 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left.
Second down and about 12.
Brunheisen. He's got the snap. Got time. Throws it out. He's got his man. That's Bonasega. Bonasega skips 2 guys. Now a 3rd guy. Breaks the tackle on the 4th along the sideline. He's finally knocked out of bounds at about the 7-yard line. That's number 21 on the tackle for the Railers. That's Alex Linares. Saved the touchdown, the junior. 6 foot 175, but it's going to be 1st and goal for the Cyclones.
Linares is one of the leaders in the conference defensively tackling, and he made that tackle for the
Cyclones have it 1st and goal. They go up inside to Blair.
Blair. Is that is Blair in for the touchdown. for the Cyclones. Tristan Blair, number 32. He's 5'10", 170 and a junior. And now the Cyclones have 6 points on the board, and that happens with 8:04 left in the first quarter. And they will attempt the extra point. Let's try and pick out who it is. It may be Austin Summer that will attempt the extra point.
Number 5.
That's him, Austin Summer. He's 5'10", 200 pounds, and a senior. They'll switch back and forth between him and Colin Boyd to do the kicking. Soccer-style kicker, Austin Summer. Right foot. He waits for the snap. Good snap. Ball's down. Here's the boot. It's long enough, it's high enough, and it's through the uprights, and that'll make the score SHG 7, Lincoln 0. We'll be back in 60. Special thanks to Timbercrest Veterinary Service PC, located in Lincoln, Atlanta, and Sun Loan and Tax Service in Lincoln. For the prizes tonight with the LCHS varsity football cheerleaders have been, I don't know where that one came from. Well, I shouldn't have read that one. There aren't any LCHS cheerleaders handing out gifts to the fans tonight, I don't think, unless they are across the way. Well, we'll just throw that off to the side and wait for another advertisement. Railers are on the field, and they're waiting for the kickoff. Back for the Rail Splitters. Deep are Linares and Pudnight. Linares wears the number 21. He's to the right side of the field, and here to the near side, it's Nathan Pudnight. And Cyclones yet to take the field. They lead at 7-0 with 8:04 left here in the first quarter. Don't miss a recap of tonight's LCHS football game and all the highlights of the CS8 scores, along with everything sports, when you join the Scott Kirby and Jake Johnson Cheap Seats live Saturday morning sports show featuring Joe Ryan. You can see the broadcast on Lincoln College TV on Comcast Channel 5 in Lincoln and Mount Pulaski. They'll be at Jake's Furnishings, located at 1100 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln, tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. during the Jake's Furnishings huge tent event. You won't want to miss that. That's an extravaganza.
Well, our delay is after the extra point, the ball disappeared, and so it took a while to get that ball back to kick off here to start this next possession.
I guess somebody wanted to keep it for a souvenir.
Well, yeah, you kick one in, the ball goes in the stands. You like to get to keep it, but this is high school football.
Yeah.
Those balls are expensive.
Some maniac takes off running with it. So on the kickoff, as we told you, it'll be Linares and Pudnight back, and Austin Summer, the guy that kicked the extra point, will kick it away, the soccer-style kicker for the Cyclones, with the golden helmets and the black jersey, to the Railers in the white jerseys and the green helmets. And it's going to come down to Linares, and it goes into the end zone. So he's going to have to grab it and down it, and they'll bring it out. He had it at the 1, and it fell out of his hands.
Yeah, it went right through his hands into the end zone. That makes it a dead ball immediately, and the Lincoln Railers will start this second drive of the game on their own 20.
1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. Isles, the quarterback. The running backs are Titus Cannon, Nathan Pudnight, and Alex Linares. The wide receivers are Quentin Bone, Tyler O'Rear, Sage Conrady. Up there at center, the guards are Isaac Derringer and Nathan Camel, and the tackles are Colton Grant and Blake Marlin. 1st and 10 for the Railers, their own 20-yard line. Isles on the long count. He's got the snap. Oh, drops it. It was a busted play. Let's see who ended up with the football. It looks like the Cyclones got it. They got it down in the red zone against the Railers. It was a busted play on the handoff, and the Cyclones take over immediately, and that's not good.
Well, I don't know if the running back didn't get close enough to the quarterback or what the issue was there, Bob, but he had to reach to try to make the handoff, and they didn't make it clean at all. The ball went straight to the ground, and the Cyclone defenders are right there to fall on it, and now they're going to have the ball deep in Lincoln territory.
I misspoke. That's Blake? Well, there's 2 Marlins. There's Brett and Blake. I'll have to pick up, see whose number it is. Brent Heisen out of the shotgun. He's got Tremaine Lee back there. Now he throws it in the end zone, and a touchdown for the Sacred Heart Griffin Cyclones on the catch. That was Albert Okwebanam. They call him Albert O. I keep trying to pronounce his name right. It's spelled Okwuegbunam. He's 6'5", 220, and a senior. Quite an athlete. Wears the number 81. And that's 13 points now on the board for the Cyclones.
Well, you can see him. He was split wide to the left on that play, Bob, and he just came across slanted to the inside, and the Lincoln defender had him one-on-one. He's a bigger receiver, and he caught the ball in stride going into the end zone.
It'll be Doug Maroon on the snap. And it's going to be Summer on the kick, and he drills it through the uprights. The soccer-style kicker, and 2-touchdown lead for the Cyclones now. 14-zip. We'll be back. 7:56 left on the first quarter board in 60 seconds. Linares and Pudnight back for the Rail Splitters, and Summer will kick it away for the Cyclones. And it's going to go into the end zone. Picked up deep, and that's Linares, and he's looking for running room, and he gets up across the 15-yard line before he's taken down. Alex Linares running it out of the end zone for the Railers, so he ends up actually running it about 22, 23 yards.
Yeah, he didn't quite get to the 20, but he got close. I think they're going to spot it on about the 18 maybe. We'll see where they put it down, but yeah, I mean, he's a football player. He wants to run with the ball, and I can't blame him for that. The key, I think it's on about the 18. The key is to hold your possession, and get a couple first downs if you can, but you can't turn it over like the Railers did on the last possession, because that was an instant touchdown. They've scored 2 touchdowns within 8 seconds of each other.
O'Rear now splits here to the near side. Conradi, first guy out of the huddle for the Rail Splitters. They come up to the line of scrimmage. Isles flanked by 2 running backs.
Quarterback Isles is between 2 running backs.
Cannon goes in motion. Isles has got the snap. Now the left-hander throws it out in the flat, and he's got his man. We'll try and pick up who that is. He does a good job getting up to about the 20-yard line. That was Linares, I believe, that made the grab. Alex Linares for the Rail Splitters. 2-yard gain.
Nice throw there by Isles. Has kind of side-armed it and threw a bullet out there to the right side. Linares made the catch and picked up a couple yards out to the 20-yard line.
You're right, Coach. He's got a left-handed gun on him. He fires it in there to his target. Now Linares split wide here to the near side. O'Rear in the slot as Isles will operate out of the shotgun. He's got a man in motion, and he's going to throw it to the man in motion. It's tipped, but he catches it behind the line of scrimmage. He's got a little running room. No, he got to the 20 before he was wrapped up. That was Nathan Pudnight on the catch, and he stopped at the 20-yard line. Textbook tackle made by the Cyclones.
Well, he had the catch and had one blocker out there, but there was a couple defenders, and the speed of that defense closed in a hurry and stopped him at the line of scrimmage.
So it's going to be 3rd and 8 for the Rail Splitters at their own 20-yard line.
But again, excuse me, Bob, Isles made another nice throw out to the opposite side.
Yeah, he's very accurate. Got a great arm. He's flanked by 2 running backs right now. Cannon goes in motion. Isles is going to keep it himself off the right side. They grab his jersey and pull him down at the 21-yard line. So now it's going to be 4th down for the Rail Splitters.
Well, you called it right, Bob. They got him by the shoulder pad, by the jersey, and he just wasn't strong enough to break loose, and they drug him down for maybe a 1-yard pickup.
So the Rail Splitters will have to punt it away. Back deep for SHG is going to be Sam Bonasega. Lesson will be on the long snap. Scott Lesson for the Rail Splitters. And Garrett Isles will punt it away. He's back at his own 10-yard line. Line of scrimmage 21. Here's Isles. He gets off a nice kick spiral along the sideline, and it goes out of bounds at about the 44-yard line of Lincoln, and that's where the Cyclones will take over. 1st and 10.
Isles starts only about 10 yards deep from the line of scrimmage on the punt formation, Bob, but he's starting forward before he actually catches the snap, and that gives him just enough time to get it off before the defenders come in on him.
Hey, if you're hungry for breakfast or lunch, don't forget to stop by Mama's Arcade Cafe. Great homemade breakfast and lunch meals served at 513 Pulaski Street in historic downtown Lincoln. Phone 735-1443. Bonasega going to operate out of the shotgun. 1st and 10 for the Cyclones. Tremaine Lee in the backfield with Bonasega. He's wrapped up immediately. The Railers blitzing that time, and they wrap up the running back. Immediately, I think that was Brian Adams, number 21, and the Rail Splitters nailed him at the midfield stripe, Kenny.
Yeah, 4-yard loss on that. A lot of gang tackling on there. A lot of white shirts in making the stop for a loss.
So 2nd and 14 for the Cyclones. Great play, best play of the game so far, besides the onside kick for the Rail Splitters. And it looks like they're coming again. Out in the flat, Bonasenga's got it. He's to the midfield, to the 45-40, 35, 25-20, and he's knocked out of bounds. Well, if you see a little shakiness in the broadcast on that. I accidentally just threw my shoulder into Lloyd while I was making the call. That's the first time I've done that to a cameraman. I'm sorry, Lloyd. Well, 1st and 10 for SHG, and it's holding.
Yeah, we got a penalty. Going to bring that one back.
Coming all the way back.
Cyclones will have it back at their own.
Better watch that. Lloyd will backhand me before the game's over with.
36-yard line for a first down. 5:41 remaining. First quarter.
5:41 remaining in the first quarter. Hey, this is a great place to go to get your pizza. You can call them and they'll bring it to you. Stuffed-eria Pizza on the Logan Street curve in Lincoln. Open 7 days a week for carryout, drive-through, and fast-friendly delivery. Phone 732-3100. And the Stuffed-eria, of course, painted in Railer colors, red and green. If you want to get your hair done, go to Headline Salon LLC. Visit Brett, Liz, Jenna, and Danielle at 123 South Sangamon in historic downtown Lincoln. Phone 217-651-8310 with walk-ins welcome. Bonasenga, and he hands it off. That's Adams with the football at the 50. Adams looks for, oh, he's wrapped up. Nice. Let's pick up that Railers license plate. Nice tackle there.
As Ben Steiner did a great job of pursuing the play. He got across the line of scrimmage and then pursued that play all the way to the outside and made the stop after he tried to cut back.
49-yard line, third down.
Well, it's that time of year. AG Farms and Trucking now hiring licensed CDL drivers and grain farmhands. Phone 217-737-2560 for more information. Great tackle there by Ben Steiner for the Rail Splitters. Here's Bonasenga out of the shotgun. Fires it up the middle. Bonasenga makes a circus catch. And then he's tackled, and the tackle for the Rail Splitters, that was number 10, Quentin Bone, on the tackle for the Railers. But what a catch by Sam Bonasenga.
Yeah, well, they're going to put it on the 34. About a 15-yard pickup is what they needed for the first down. A great throw, great catch.
Bonasenga out of the shotgun. Near side hash mark.
Next to Brent Heisen.
He's got the snap, fakes it to the running back, and incomplete. Nice rush there for the Rail Splitters. That was number 53 for Lincoln, and that's a young man by the name of Colton Grant, a senior, 6'3", 205, and he put Bonasenga under a lot, Brent Heisen under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, and they tried to throw kind of a comeback pass to the wide receiver and just didn't quite get it straight to him, and it was a little low. It went incomplete.
Bonasenga out of the shotgun. He's got Tristan Blair in the backfield with him. He's got 3 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. Rail Splitters are going to blitz, and they throw the lob up ahead to Bonasenga. He's got it, and he'll go in for a touchdown. Bonasenga beat his coverage along the sideline, and a beautiful pass from Brenheisen. He just looped it over the defender right into the arms of Bonasenga for the touchdown.
Yeah, it was Quentin Bone on the coverage back there, and the receiver got just behind him, and again, a pinpoint pass right there to the goal line into the end zone for the touchdown.
That'll make it 20-0 in favor of the Cyclones. We've got 4:36 left in the first quarter. Summer again will attempt the extra point. This time on the hold, it's going to be Jack Bowl, and it's Doug Maroon on the long snap. Here's the snap, and the kick is up, and it's through the uprights again, and now it's a 3-touchdown lead for the Cyclones early. 4:36 left first quarter, 21-0. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Who made that?
3 for 3 on the extra kicks. The Cyclones lead at 21-0, and now Summer's going to kick it away. Back deep for the Railers, Nathan Pudnight to the right, and then Alex Linares to the left side of the field. Summer, the soccer star. This time he's just going to kick it straight ahead. He just pops it up short, and one of the Railers going to get it at the 25 up to the 30. So that's who is that, number 2? That's KT Gerard. He's a junior, 145.8. KT Gerard showing some good hands there, Coach.
Yeah, he did a nice job catching the ball, and then ran. He kind of went to the right, but he went straight ahead and got the ball out past the 30 to about the 34-yard line for Lincoln to start this their 4th possession here in this first quarter.
So we had a touchdown last week.
Absolutely. Took till the 4th quarter, but we got
6.
10.
Isles out of the shotgun, 1st and 10.
3-yard line.
Fakes the hand. Now he hands second guy through, and let's see who that is. He was hit hard.
That's number 44, Scott Lesson carrying.
Scott Lesson, number 44. The long snapper for the Railers got the call.
He stopped for no gain. Second down.
Second down for the Rail Splitters. Boy, that is one shutdown defense, Coach.
Well, he tried to go off between the guard and the tackle there, and there was just no place to go, and he got met right at the line of scrimmage and dropped out right in his tracks.
For real, Tim, I was real impressed with
the defensive line. They play a four-man front, and they do a lot of stemming, what they call. They just jump around there before the snap, and makes it difficult for the offensive linemen to get their blocks.
Lincoln's got 5 guys up there on that offensive line, and
second down.
These guys are tough. Snap to Isles. There's the handoff. That may be Lesson again. It was Scott Lesson. He tried to get through the line again, but as Coach told you, that tough defense was right there.
Yeah, in some games, you see a little hole there, and the hole's there for a while before he just squirt through, but that time it got filled just as quickly as it showed up, and he got stopped for another no gain, and they'll make third down and long for the Railers.
Rail Splitters taking their time. They go with 2 huddles. They have the offensive line huddle up. Sage Conradi, the captain, in there as he comes up to the line of scrimmage. And then Garrett Isles in the backfield. He's got 2 running backs there in the backfield with him. He's got Pudnight with him on his right side. He's got a receiver to the right and the left. And now Pudnight goes in motion, and Isles is going to keep it, and he dives up to the 35-yard line. So he picked up a little there, Coach.
Yeah, maybe just one. He's looking for some running room, but he sees those black shirts come in there, and he just dove, as you said, Bob, to the ground. 1, to avoid a big hit, and 2, to get what he could. He got a yard out of it, so it's going to set up a 4th down and long 9.
So the 2 guys that handle the ball will do the punting duties for the Railers. Will be Scott Lesson on the long snap, and Garrett Isles waiting back there at his own 25-yard line to punt it away to Sam Bonasenga. Bonasenga standing back at his own 33. And Isles gets off some good punts. Let's see what he does here. He's got the snap. Here's the boot. Low line shot this time, and it rolls out of bounds at about the SHG 44. They're going to call it the 45-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Cyclones.
Yeah, they turned up the pressure just a little bit. He didn't have much time to get rid of it and had to hurry it. And as a result, it was a low-line drive, but there is no return. So SHG will take over in their own territory, about near midfield, about the 45, I think, where they're going to put it.
If you happen to get in a collision, and I hope you don't forget about Collision Concepts. They're located at 1005 Macon, next to Culver's in Lincoln. Logan County's premier collision facility wishes the best of luck to the 2015 Railer football team. Go Railers. Here's Brenheisen out of the shotgun. He hands it off to his running back, and the Rail Splitters finally take him down at about the 48-yard line. Lee on the run. That was Tremaine Lee. Guy off the bottom of the pile for the Railers, number 78. On the tackle for the Rail Splitters. Let's check and see who that is for Lincoln.
I think it was 79, Ben Steiner, I think, coming up there was another one. There may have been another one, but...
You're right, it was big Ben Steiner. Second down for the Cyclones. 2 receivers right, 2 left for the Cyclones. Brenheisen's got the snap. Looks to his right. He's got Bonasenga, and he drops it. He hit him at the 38, and he dropped it. On the coverage for the Rail Splitters was Titus Cannon.
Yeah, he was open. The ball was right there. He just couldn't hang on. Maybe took his eye off it at the last second, but he had good position on the Railer defender. Just didn't make the catch.
Third down, 3rd and a nickel for the Cyclones. Tremaine Lee, the running back for the Cyclones. Tim Brenheisen, the junior quarterback. Now he goes up and talks to the line of scrimmage. He's got 3 receivers to the right and 1 to the left. He's got it. Tremaine Lee to the 50, to Lincoln 45, 40. He's at the 30. He's looking for running room still. He picks up a block at the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Tremaine Lee for the Cyclones. With a minute 25 left in the first quarter, makes it 27-0 Cyclones. He's in there for Sargent tonight, and
he runs hard with the ball, Bobby. Takes the handoff, and he just runs hard to the side, turns it up, and looks for an opening. Then he cut it back and followed a couple blockers to the end zone right down the middle of the field, untouched by a Railer defender.
And he's only a sophomore, Ken. He's dangerous.
If you don't get him early in the run, you're not going to get him because he has speed also.
Summer. Kicker got roughed. He kicked it through the uprights. So that'll be assessed on the kickoff. And the kick, was it good? Yes, it is. They put it on the board. 28-0 Cyclones. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Cyclones run a play there. They were brought back on a penalty.
They had an onside kick they recovered, folks. They were kicking from the Lincoln 45, 15-yard penalty,
So
kicking to the end zone.
Reed was on the run for the Cyclones.
Ran down and covered the ball. They have it at the Lincoln 31-yard line.
So the Cyclones take it on the onside kick. They sort of return the favor from earlier on.
I was looking upfield, and hate to say I kind of missed what went on there, Bob, but
the onside kicked it. It took a long bounce, and the Cyclones were able to get it.
I assume they wanted to practice it because they certainly didn't need to do it for any other reason.
They say Rochester leads Southeast early, 21-7. It's going to be the Cyclones' ball at the 29-yard line.
I think it's a timeout,
Timeout on the field, so we're going to remind you about the Lincoln Public Library located at 725 Pekin Street. Illinois Comptroller Leslie Bungner's office will offer a free identity theft prevention program at the library's Pegram Room on October 1st at 1 p.m. That's at the Lincoln Public Library. There will be a theft prevention program there. And don't forget about Anytime Fitness in Lincoln. They're located at 716 North Logan Street and open 24 hours a day all year long. The perfect health club for your busy lifestyle. Phone 217-732-1155 today for great rates. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Cyclones on the onside kick. They pick the ball up at the Lincoln 29-yard line. Brenheisen, the quarterback for the Cyclones.
Brian Adams is in the running back.
Adams, the running back in the backfield. Brenheisen's got it. Throws it across the middle. He's got his man. He's ran down from behind and broke one tackle, but then he's finally wrapped up by a host of railers.
Jake Reed makes the grab. Number 10 is.
They spread the receivers all over the field, Bob, and it's just a matter of him picking out who he wants to throw it to. That time he threw to the slot, who went down about 5 yards and then picked up some yards on the run.
Cyclones pick up a first down there. It'll be again Blair in the backfield for the Cyclones. Now he goes in motion. Brenheisen got it, throws it across the middle. He's got his man. That's Reed on the catch. Jake Reed for the Cyclones.
Has virtually the same play. Again, slot looked like the slot receiver, just ran a little shorter, but threw the ball the same place. He's open and made the nice catch.
Now the Cyclones just short of a first down, inside the 5-yard line, a yard short. Panasenga split wide to the right. There's 3 receivers on the left side for Brenheisen. Blair still in the backfield. Brenheisen throws it to his man out in the flat, and there's a flag on the play. He went into the end zone, and they're not calling touchdown. He dropped the ball when he hit the turf. Let's see what the flag's all about.
Yeah, I didn't see what could have happened out there. It was on the far side, and the side officials who dropped the flag. We're going to get a call here.
Holding against the Cyclones.
Yeah, pushing, blocking in the back, a push, illegal block.
So that's going to bring the pigskin back. That was Jake Reed, the guy that caught the ball, but one of his teammates, as Coach told you, pushing from behind. So they start the clock up again. It's near the end of the first quarter, only 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Brenheisen. Go ahead, Coach.
They can get a lot of plays off. They can do the no-huddle offense here, so they'll get this one off before the end of the quarter.
Brenheisen out of the shotgun. Looks, fires. Oh, was that picked off?
No. Incomplete.
Not picked off. Incomplete. Almost picked off by a rail splitter in the end zone.
Was open on the right side and
trying to pick up who that is for Lincoln.
Was almost intercepted.
I don't know if that was Cannon. That might have been Cannon, number 5. I think it was. He's on the outside here. Yeah.
10. That stopped the clock with 10 seconds. Brenheisen out of the shotgun. Hands up. Adams on the run. Touchdown. Brian Adams on the touchdown for the Cyclones on the run. So that makes the score 34-0 here in the first quarter with 5 seconds left
34
in the first quarter.
Remaining here in the first quarter.
Number 21, Brian Adams. He's 5'6", 145-pound sophomore.
Summer on for the kick.
Summer attempt the kick again.
Taylor, the backup quarterback, the sophomore, will hold.
Here's the kick, and he hooks it right through the upright, so that's going to make it 35-0 in favor of the Cyclones. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Summer's going to kick it away for the Cyclones. There's only 5 seconds left on the first quarter clock. Pudnight and Linares back for the Railers. Here's the boot. And, off the chest of the Lincoln receiver. And the Cyclones got it.
The Cyclones raced down and covered it, and they have it at the 21-yard line.
So now, well, there's no time left on the clock.
He makes it in the game.
Wow. That's got to be the end of the first quarter. And it is. The Cyclones lead her at the end of the first quarter. 35-0. Let's see if they run one more play. I don't see any time on the clock.
What happened? We still had
That's all goose eggs on the board.
They did. They let that baby run.
There it goes.
Yep.
Okay, that's it. That's the end of the first quarter for the score. SHG Cyclones 35 and the Rail Splitters 0. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Splitters trail here after one quarter of play. 35-0, and it's going to be SHG football to start the second quarter.
Mentioned the offensive line for the Cyclones. Doug Marine, the center, Jack Clement, John Fisher at the guards, Bradley Gold.
Brenheisen will run it out of the shotgun. He's here on the near side hash mark. Tristan Blair's the running back. One receiver here to the left, 3 to the right. They hand it off to, no, they throw it up ahead.
They go off inside, and it's a complete pass down to the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Complete pass down to the 9. That was number 10, Jake Reed for the Cyclones. So it's going to be 1st and 10, just short of the 10, so it won't be 1st and goal.
And that brings up 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line.
They call it the 12. Brenheisen out of the shotgun. He's got Tristan Blair back there with him. 2 receivers to the left, 3 receivers. Now, Brenheisen throws it. He's got his receiver. He's going to take it in for the touchdown. That's Jack Sigourney. Number 95, Jack Sigourney. S-I-G-O-U-R-N-E-Y. Senior, 215, 6'5" for the Cyclones, and that quickly makes it 41-0. And let's see if they do the running clock in the first half. They're not supposed to, but it is 41-0 here in the first half. And the kicker again will be Summer to attempt the extra point.
Yeah, I think Sigourney was his tight end. He's a big ball player out there, Bob, and he just got the ball, and it looked like the lane opened up for him to run into the end zone.
Summer is up, and it is good.
The kick is good, and that'll make it 42-0. And the Cyclones will be kicking off to the Rail Splitters. I want to remind you, Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, phone 217-605-5008, and stop by the beautiful all-new facility located at 200 Stallhut Drive in Lincoln. Also for your insurance needs, Corey Leonard Shelter Insurance, located at 511 Pulaski Street in historic downtown Lincoln. Give Corey a call at 217-732-4663 for all your insurance needs, specializing in auto, home, and life. That's Corey Leonard Shelter Insurance. Cyclones getting ready to kick off. Titus Cannon back deep for the Railers. We'll try and pick up the other running back. That's Nathan Pudnight for the Rail Splitters. And Summers getting a lot of work tonight. He's going to kick it off for the Cyclones from his own 40-yard line. Cyclone special team spreads it out. Summer will boot it away. The soccer-style kicker. Here we go. Onside kick, and the Railer. That's Andrew Yant. Andrew Yant grabbed it at the 46-yard line. That's the first we've seen of Yant tonight.
He made a nice grab there. Why he didn't play that first quarter, we don't know. But anyway, he made a nice grab playing up front there on the short kick and went down in a hurry with it. And so the Rails going to take over in good field position on their own 41-yard line.
For the Rail Splitters, KT Gerard's in there. Where's the number 2? Number 91 is Keegan Houghton. 75, of course, is Big Sage Conradi. And here to the near side, number 21, Alex Linares. Number 8, the quarterback for the Railers, Garrett Isles. On his right side, as Gerard goes in motion, he's also got Cannon back there, but the play's blown dead.
Yeah, the offensive lineman jumped a little early on that one. And it's going to be a 5-yard walk-off against the Railers.
Schweitzer say they got some work to do.
Also in there for the Rail Splitters, number 67, and he got the start. That's Brett Marlin. He's a sophomore, 6'5", 200 pounds up on that offensive line. First down for the Rail Splitters. Isles out of the shotgun. He's got Linares here on the near side. He's got Gerard in motion in the backfield. He's got Cannon back there. Now he's going to throw it and out of bounds. Intended receiver was Alex Linares, but Isles just threw it into the Sacred Heart Griffin Cyclone bench.
Yeah, there's 2 defenders out there, and may have been just throwing that away to get rid of it before he got tackled, and receiver wasn't really open. But the shifting of the defensive line here for the Sacred Heart Griffin Cyclones is causing the Lincoln offensive line that kind of resulted in that penalty play before, and just making blocking a little more difficult for the Railers.
What kind of defense did you call that, Coach, with the shifting line?
Well, when they jump like that before the snap, they call that stemming. Some people do, some call it other things. But they're just shifting a little bit, adjusting, and making offensive blocking assignments a little more difficult.
So it'll begin Isles out of the shotgun. Second down, Gerard. Now Cannon goes in motion. And they hand off KT Gerard. And Isles kept the football instead of handing off, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
35-yard line, it's third down.
35-yard line, third down.
That just gave that delayed handoff, and then he kept it. Gave that defense just a little extra time to react to it, and stopped him for a 1-yard loss.
3rd and 15 for the Rail Splitters. Thought I heard a whistle, but they're still going to go with it. Railers taking a long time in the huddle. Little breeze is kicked up now to cool the evening off. Linares here to the near side.
Wow. 3rd down and 15.
Houghton in the slot. Man in motion is Cannon. Isles is going to hand off Gerard, and he's wrapped up by 3 Cyclones immediately, right before he got to the line of scrimmage.
Another loss, and it just all but
that was just a standard play handoff. He lost him maybe 2-1. We'll just call it 1 on that play, but there's no running room. Backs don't have any room to run and no places to look, and they're just taking loss after loss. Who was that on that ball carried that time?
That was KT Gerard.
Yeah, so he just lost 1.
Sam Bonasanga back for the punt. It's going to come from Garrett Isles. It'll be Scott Lesson on the long snap.
Isles will punt it away. Stands back at about.
Isles has got it. He boots it away along the sideline and goes out of bounds about the SHG 46-yard line, or it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cyclones.
Cyclones will set up 1st and 10.
Whether buying or selling, you need Lincoln Railer alumni Seth Goodman, realtor and broker, and at ME Realty, located at 222 North McLean Street in Lincoln. View his listings at SethSellsLincoln.com and phone 217-737-3742, 24 hours a day. That's Seth Goodman, realtor and broker at ME Realty. Tim Brenheisen out of the shotgun, 1st and 10 for the Cyclones. Brenheisen gives it off to Tremaine Lee up the middle at the 40s. The feeds to the 35, 30, 25, 20, 15. Flag on the play. He's in for the touchdown, but a flag on the play.
I think we're going to have a block in the back here downfield. I think it was after the running back already had passed it, so it probably was an unnecessary block, but a Railer got knocked down, and that's going to bring that touchdown back. But Lee just ran. He's a vicious runner, Bob. He runs hard, and he has speed, breakaway speed, once he gets past the defenders.
Second time he was off to the races like that, and his touchdown got called back. Wow. All the way back to the Lincoln 45-yard line.
So really at the net they lost. Actually, they wound up gaining a yard, but it's from the spot of the foul, so it's going to be
Brenheisen
There's 3 wide
out of the shotgun. He's got a man in motion. He pitches it to him. That's Bonasenga. He's at the 45-40. Bonasenga looks for, he's blocking the 35-20, 15-10, looks for room, and he goes in for the touchdown. Nifty running by Sam Bonasenga, the speedster for the Sacred Heart Griffin Cyclones, and that makes it 48-0 in favor of the Cyclones. Bonasenga showing some great nifty footwork there.
To attempt the extra point, his first time tonight. Austin Summers been doing it all night long.
They've got a new guy in to kick it, and that's for the Cyclones. The extra point, and that is Colin Boyd, number 29, Colin Boyd.
I know, folks, you don't want to hear it.
Boyd kicks with the left foot.
I just shake my head and realize in 1984, Ken Leonard's first year, Lincoln defeated Griffin High School in the first round playoff game on Wednesday.
Boyd kick
Up, and it is, I don't think he got
through the uprights, and that'll make it 49-0. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Stop by Chicago Street Rentals. Stop by their beautiful, huge location at 1909 North Kickapoo, right next to Grau Incorporated. Specialized in the rentals of contractors' equipment, tools, yard machinery, almost anything you need. Ask about monthly storage rentals too. Phone 217-735-2422 today. That's Chicago Street Rentals, and that's located at their new location at 1909 North Kickapoo. And for the Cyclones, their new kicker's in there, and he's getting ready to kick it away. He kicked the extra point, and that is Colin Boyd. Boyd kicks it with the left foot, and he's got some golden slippers on.
Cannon's on the near side. Pudnight's on the
Cannon on the near side for the Railers. Pudnight is on the far side for the Railers. And here's the boot by Boyd, and it's going to go to Cannon, and he's just going to let it go into the end zone and down it there. So the Railers will get the football. That was a smart play there by Cannon at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, a chance of getting back to the 20 aren't all that great, and he did a good job letting it go into the end zone.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. 9:23 left in the first half. Houghton in there for the Railers along with Pudnight. Big Sage Conradi. The sophomore tackle out there is Brett Marlin.
Eisenhower leading Jacksonville 21.
Eisenhower leads Jacksonville 21-6 tonight.
I know the Cyclones beat them early, the second game of the year.
Isles, shotgun. He's got a man in motion.
Stadium.
Isles throws sidearm. Linares down to the 22-yard line. Alex Linares on a sidearm whip by Isles out there to his receiver, Alex Linares.
Yeah, he had a wide receiver out there to block for him, but he didn't really throw much of a block, but he still was able to pick up the 2 yards.
2nd and 8 for the Rail Splitters at their own 22. Also in there for the Railers up on that offensive line, number 65, Blake Marlin. And Marlin.
2nd down, 8, ball at the 22-yard line near hash for Lincoln. Wide side of the
This time Linares lines up wide left. He's got a man in motion. That's Isles. Isles fires it to the man in motion. He's got running room. That's Nathan Pudnight along the sideline, and he's got a first down. Nathan Pudnight went in motion from the right side. Isles fired him the pass on the run, and he was able to pick up a first down and some good yardage, and they're going to spot it at the Lincoln 38-yard line.
16-yard pickup on that. A nice throw by Isles to try to hit his back on the run, and a good catch, too, while he's on the run, going laterally. And then he turned up the sideline and got some nice yardage out to the 33, Bob.
Highlight there.
38, yeah.
Yeah, for the football Rail Splitters, nice highlight. Houghton here to the near side. Isles flanked by his 2 running backs. Pudnight to his right. Cannon to his left. Pudnight goes in motion. Isles has got it. Fires it. Nobody there. Couldn't really pick out an intended receiver there because there were Cyclones all over the place.
There was a couple of receivers maybe in the area, but a lot of defenders also. And you know, I don't know if they think that would work 2 times in a row, but I thought maybe they'd try to run and then come back to it. But anyway, that time it went incomplete.
Yeah, especially on that short side.
Yeah, not a lot of room over there.
No. 2nd and 10 for the Rail Splitters. Their own 38. 8:10 left in the first half. Cyclones lead at 49-0. Linares here to the near side. Houghton in the slot. Pudnight to the right of Isles in the backfield. Cannon back there. This time they hand it off up the middle, and let's check and see who that is. He got down to the 39-yard line.
One of the first guys
that was Cannon. Titus Cannon on the run for the Railers to the 39.
That's Cannon's third carry of the night. He picked up a tough yard, 1 yard on that run.
3rd and 9 for the Rail Splitters.
Secondary also on the field for the Cyclones is Bill. We called his name.
Comes Linares again to the near side. Houghton in the slot. Pudnight to the right of Isles.
Also out there in the linebacker.
Titus Cannon to his left.
Nick Friedmeier. 3rd down and long for Lincoln.
3rd and 9.
49 with 7:30 remaining in the first half.
They're letting the play clock run down, and now they'll go. Cannon in motion. Isles has got it. Hands off Pudnight, and he's not going anywhere. He looked for running room, but the line, he tried to take it outside, and they just strung him out for the loss.
Yeah, that's just good pursuit by the defense. They run him down the side, down the line of scrimmage, and then take him into the backfield. And he was looking for running room, but there was no lineman opening any holes for him, and so he got taken backwards. I think they actually placed it on about the 36, so a loss of 3 on that.
So 4th down, 12 for the Rail Splitters. The 36. Clock on the move. 5:45 left for the half. Cyclones, a powerhouse, lead at 49-0.
Now they're going to go 2 guys back.
Scott Lesson on the long snap for the Rail Splitters.
I'd like to see Andrews get a shot at an open field. I really would.
A couple of guys back for the Cyclones. Bonasenga's one of them. The other one is Avery Andrews. Here's the boot by Isles. It's going to come down to Avery Andrews at the 39 along the sideline, and he runs out of traffic, and here he comes around the side to the 40, 45, 50. Looks past Pudnight to the 40, 35, 30. He's at the 20, 15, and he's wrapped up.
Inside at the 8-yard line.
Nice touchdown saving tackle there, and that was number 38 for the Rail Splitters. That was Zach Montcalm wrapped him up. Junior, 175, 6-footer Zach Montcalm, and just another one of the weapons for Coach Ken Leonard, Avery Andrews.
Well, he came all the way around from the right side of the field all the way to the other side and down the sideline. Lincoln had one guy turning back in, but there was nobody there to help out after he turned him in. That happened on an earlier play where a wide defender turned the runner back in, but there was no help to the inside, and they get big gain that time down inside the 10.
Cole Taylor in there now at quarterback. They've seen enough of Brent Heisen and his touchdowns, and now Cole Taylor is going to keep it himself, and here comes Taylor and Jack.
Baked inside to Brian Adams, kept it himself, and carried it in around the right side.
Touchdown for the Cyclones.
Cole Taylor, the backup quarterback.
Cole Taylor, the backup quarterback, took it in. With 6 minutes left in the first half, 55-0. And now on the extra point, it'll be Taylor on the hold. And it's going to be
I think that's Boyd.
Colin Boyd. Kicks with the left foot. And low line shot through the uprights. They got point number 56. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Kick it away for the Cyclones. That's Titus Cannon here to the near side. And Nathan Pudnight on the far side of the field for the Rail Splitters.
Cannon near side.
Here's the boot by Boyd. And it's going to be Cannon at the 10 up to the 15. Titus Cannon at the 20. Cannon wrapped up at about the 22, 23-yard line. We'll see where they spot it. Titus Cannon did a good job of bringing it up. 5:51 left for the first half.
Jared Feely.
Cannon on the run.
They give him a good spot at the 23, Coach.
Yeah, he did. He ran hard with the ball. Just a lot of black shirts down the cover on that. Stayed in their lanes and made the stop there. But Lincoln would like to get a couple first downs here, Bob, just to hold the score where it is and run out this clock till halftime.
Miles brings him up.
56-0 with 5:50.
Pudnight and Cannon in the backfield with him.
Isles has him down.
Isles got time across the middle. Looked like pass interference. It was. Intended receiver was Alex Linares, And the guilty party was Nolan Reevy as he grabbed the arm of Alex Linares. So they're going to bring the ball up there to the 33-yard line where the infraction was.
Probably a break for the Railers. That ball was sailing a little high for the receiver. And as you said, Bob, they kind of pulled his arm and slowed him down a little bit, and Lincoln's going to take advantage with a first down and a 15-yard walk-off.
Well, that's that first down you were talking about, Coach. They give him a nice spot at the 37.
Tomorrow night out of Boondocks.
Here they come, Sage Conrady up over the football. Houghton here to the near side. Ooh, he looked like he was offsides. Now he gets back. We don't need an offsides. Isles out of the shotgun. He hands off. That's KT Girardi. Fumbles and Cyclones.
Still loose.
Nope, still loose. Railers say they got it. Cyclones say they've got it. And it looks like the Cyclones got it. Dang. I'll be. Just when you thought the Rail Splitters were on the move, they fumble and cough it up.
Their third fumble loss of the game here in this first half, Bob, and looked like he had it. Just got hit and it popped loose. They just didn't have it protected well enough, and the Cyclones are going to take over in Lincoln territory on the 37-yard line.
I tell you what, this is where I go after weddings and funerals, straight to the Family Custom Cleaners. Tanning, no, I don't get a tan. It's 24-hour laundromat and U-Haul dealer located at 621 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Watch for dry cleaning and super tanning specials with 24 laundromat available. Phone 735-2505. Here come the Cyclones on the run. That's going to go for a touchdown. That's number 21, Brian Adams, on the handoff from Cole Taylor. Touchdown for the Cyclones. That'll make it 62-0. Also at the Family Custom Cleaners, remember their cleaning and super tanning specials with 24 laundromat hours available. Phone 735-2505 for more information. That didn't take long. First play from scrimmage, Cole Taylor hands it off, and the Cyclones going in for a touchdown with 5:17 left in the first half.
Yeah, the Lincoln defense just is not getting a position to make tackles, and you know the Cyclones have a lot to do with that. They run hard and they are evasive runners, but Lincoln's just not touching much of a hand on anybody, and it's a touchdown every play.
Colin Boyd kicks the extra point. That makes it 63-0 with 5:17 left in the first half. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Ken Schweitzer back here at Sacred Heart Griffin High School. Beautiful facility on a beautiful night here. Three-quarter moon, but not too good football for Lincoln as they trail at 63-0. I want to thank all our fine sponsors for bringing you the games. I want to tell you to go by Bride Idea Screen Printing, Embroidery, and Unique Gifts, your Everything Railers headquarters. Stop by the showroom located at the corner of Clinton and Sangamon Streets in Lincoln, and phone 732-3311. Specializing in large team orders with great team discounts. That's Bright Idea Screen Printing. And now we got a new guy to kick off in there, and I don't have his number. 50's the guy that's going to kick it off. Okay. For the Cyclones, their third kicker, that is Kyle Aguizi. Kyle Aguiz. Big guy. 5'10", 215. And the Rail Splitters are just going to pounce on it. That's the Rail Splitters. Let's check and see who that is. Didn't see who that was for sure who pounced on that ball for the Railers, but they've got it. 5 minutes left in the first half.
All types of new numbers coming out.
All kinds of food up here in the press box. Compliments of Sam Adonia's friends. We've got chicken wings, pizza, coffee cake. God knows what else up here. I came into this booth tonight in shape. By the time the pregame was over, the blood pressure was up. Isles out of the shotgun for the Railers. Hoodnight goes in motion. Isles looks, now he's just going to run, and he's down to the 20. Lost a couple yards there. So it'll be second down for the Rail Splitters.
Yeah, he did a smart thing there, going down, keep the clock running. Didn't have an open receiver anyway, so rather than taking a chance of an interception, no even an incompletion stops the clock. He just kept the ball.
Clock on the move. We're under 4 minutes now. Cyclones out there talking it over. Railers have got their play. Houghton splits out here wide to the right. 2 receivers to the left side for Lincoln. Looks like Linares and O'Rear. Isles out of the shotgun. He's got Pudnight in motion. He's got Cannon back there with him. Now he throws it out to Pudnight along the sideline. That play's worked tonight, and he's got a first down. Pudnight ran out of bounds just a yard past the first down markers at the 33. So the Railers with another first down. That play's worked twice, Coach.
Yeah, good yardage both times, and same connection. Isles to Pudnight, and he gets up to the 33-yard line, picks up a 13 yards and a first down.
Don't forget our halftime sponsor, Grau Incorporated, located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. Since 1953, phone 735-4444. Isles out of the shotgun. He's got Pudnight to his right.
They have it at their own 33-yard line.
And it is going to be Pudnight, and he's not going anywhere. He lost about 3 yards on that one.
Wait for it.
Maybe 2. We'll see where they spot it. Yeah, they call it the 30. Lost 3 on that one. That shutdown defense of the Cyclones has been working all night.
Yeah, well, the defenders just kind of stand there and wait for him. You know, they're not being moved anywhere. They just stand and wait for the runner and just get across the line of scrimmage, and there's your 3-yard loss.
Here come the Railers back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 13. 2:25 left for the half. Railers trail at 63-0.
Second down, 13, Isles.
Isles got the snap. He's going to throw the home run ball up the middle. Oh, it was along the sideline, and nobody was there. He's got too good of an arm on him. Nobody could catch up with that one.
He had 2 receivers going down that left sideline, Bob, but as you said, he overthrew the both of them, and it went incomplete.
Tyler O'Rear was out there for the Railers. Now it's 3rd and 13. Under 2 minutes. They ain't stopping the clock now. Pardon my English. I shouldn't have said ain't. I went to a Catholic grade school. I know better than that. I haven't done that. That might have been the first time I ever said ain't.
I never heard you say it before.
What's going wrong? Better have a drink of water.
63 nothing at the half.
Yeah, my muffler went off. Here we go. Isles out of the shotgun. Fires out in the flat over the high hands of the intended receiver, Alex Linares. And that's not going to stop the clock. They're going to keep it going. So it's be 4th down for the Rail Splitters.
It was Linares.
He just overthrew him. You know, Linares was out to the side there. Would have been a short gain had he been able to catch it, but the ball was high and outside the sideline there. And 4th down on the 30-yard line for the Railers.
And back deep for SHG, Tremaine Lee. Isles is going to kick it away. He better just kick it out of bounds with Tremaine Lee back there. Lee's only a sophomore, and he is a powerful runner. Scott Lesson on the long snap for the Rail Splitters.
When they beat him, and the following Saturday went to Morris, had a huge.
Isles boots it away. Nice boot. Lee's got it at the 34. Here he comes. He kicks up some turf at the 35 to the 40. Here he comes, 45-50, 45-40. Still on his feet. Still looking for running room. Bounces off his own guys at the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Tremaine Lee. Unbelievable talent. 69 points for the Cyclones. Tremaine Lee picked that ball up at around the 34-yard line. It even looked like he kicked up some of the turf, and it looked like he was going to get it, Kenny, almost like a Gale Sayers run. Guys all around him, bouncing off his own teammates, and he takes it into the corner of the end zone.
Yeah. There were some white shirts, some Railers that had an opportunity to get him down, but you know, you got to stick people like that, and you got to keep your legs and your feet moving and run through them, and Lincoln just doesn't do that. They just arm tackle a little bit and chase, and you know, you can't take down average runners, let alone exceptional runners like that doing it that way, and that's why it's 69-0 at this point.
And now Kyle Iguez, the third kicker. The kickers are getting worn out. Iguez comes in to boot it. Kyle Iguez, his boot blasts through the uprights, makes it 70-0.
70-0.
With, well, I can't, was that 19 seconds left in the first half. So the Rail Splitters will receive the kickoff. We'll see if Kyle Aguiz kicks it off.
Yeah. It's pretty hard to say much at this point.
Yeah. I want to thank these fine sponsors: Lincoln Printers and Sign Design, Eaton Corporation, Friendship Manor, the 5th Street Food Mart, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, the Carpet House, Rickham State Farm Insurance, Lincoln IGA, Town and Country Bank, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Timbercrest Veterinary Service PC in Lincoln, and Lincoln. Some of our fine sponsors with our upcoming halftime, and of course, Grau Incorporated, located at 1905 North Kickapoo Street in Lincoln since 1953. Get your oil changed on Saturday morning. Just call 735-4444, and one of Chris Grau's fine employees will take your call and set you up for an oil change. Kyle Aguiz going to check it. No, we got a new. That's Boyd. Colin Boyd back in there to kick it away.
In the lineup for SHG.
Let's see who's back deep for the Rail Splitters.
Jared Bailey. Boyd will kick it.
Oh, it's an onside, and Andrew Yant's on it again.
Grabs it right up front and on the
Right at the 46-yard line, Andrew Yant showing the good hands, and he keeps it at the 46.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for Lincoln, and that's going to be
1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters, and that's the end of the first half with the score. Sacred Heart Griffin Cyclones 70 and the Lincoln Rail Splitters 0. We'll be back after these messages from our great sponsors.
Highlights coming up.